Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to start our MMA action of the evening. But before we bring out these fighters, I would like to issue a special thank you to Gold's Gym Cheyenne for allowing a lot of the Sparta fighters to prepare and train there building up to the fight tonight. But this fight is set for three 3-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, please welcome Kenyan Davis.
Kenyan Davis, our first MMA fighter, making his way to the cage for this, a 135-pound bout. Mr. Davis, 24 years old, that ties him in age with his opponent, Mr. Rivera. Close in height, Davis a tall 6 foot, Rivera an almost as tall 5'10". Debut fight for Mr. Davis, lists himself as a striker versus the freestyle fighter with the 1 win and 2 loss record, Carlos Rivera. Davis comes to us representing Elevation, facing off against the Victory fighter, Carlos Rivera. Looks like Mr. Vinny Lopez, former standout fighter and current coach extraordinaire himself, in the corner of Mr. Kenyan Davis. A lot of UFC fighters having success out of the Elevation Fight team. And in the corner of Mr. Rivera, I saw Gilbert Smith, a former Bellator and UFC fighter himself, will be handling some coaching duties.
And his opponent, fighting out of the Nutrition Company of Cheyenne, blue corner, Carlos Rivera. Ladies and gentlemen, this MMA bout is brought to you by Red Lion Hotels. Let's meet our fighters first. Fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, from Thornton, Colorado, representing Elevation Fight Team and Vital Strength and Fitness, Kenyan the Future Davis. And his opponent, fighting out of the Nutrition Company of Cheyenne blue corner, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, representing Victory MMA, Carlos Rivera.
All right, guys, went over the rules in the back. Straightforward. Make sure there's no forearms thrown. Other than that, let's see a bang. Touch them up and let's get it on.
3 3-minute rounds in our first amateur MMA fight tonight. Wearing the red gloves is Davis, the red tape rather, facing off against Rivera, who has the blue tape on his gloves. Referee Eric Hines, no tape on his gloves. Solid leg kicks thrown by Rivera. Davis checked the second one. See if that keeps Rivera from winding up and throwing any more of those. Sounded like a cup shot, but no reaction from Davis, and referee didn't have anything to say about it. Davis listed with a 2-inch height advantage. Looks like more from here. Rivera needs to be cautious of entering with his chin held high. He's trying to reach out and manage the distance and exposed his chin doing so. See if Davis able to turn it into a takedown. Nope, Rivera gets his leg back and jams him into the cage, and very solid knee for Rivera. Good technique there. Check on that leg kick by Davis. Kick thrown by Davis. Rivera with the check, that is. Good work with the striking in the clinch by Rivera, but Davis sees a lot of it coming, blocking. See who wins the battle of the takedown versus takedown defense. Davis works his way to back control. Smooth transition by the elevation fighter. Looking to actually affect an armbar here. Rivera has a good position on this. Davis remaining calm, gets his arm back, works his way out of that nicely. Now he's going to enjoy back control. Less than 10 seconds left, but he's looped around for the choke. It's under the chin. It's pretty tight. Still fighting the hands, though, as Rivera. End of the round. Good end for both these guys. Made it entertaining for us. Thank you, gentlemen. Davis did a nice job trying to set up that armbar from his opponent having back control. It's a not often utilized technique, and sometimes sneak that in there, and he was close with it. Let our internet viewing fight fans know this will be our last fight before we take a 15-minute intermission. Then still 6 fights left for you when we return, including bare knuckle MMA. Oh my. Davis asking for a touch of gloves before the round. Rivera says okay, and then punchy kicky chokey time. And Rivera opening quickly. Big fusillade of punches. Looking to wrap up the choke. Sunk that in nicely, and a great hop over by Rivera. Takes back mount. Wow, great transitions by the Victory fighter. Stretches his opponent out. Going to work with the ground and pound. Corner of Rivera asking him to flatten him out. He hears him, does exactly that. Goes to work on the body, works his way to the head. Davis doing a good job of bringing his knees back up underneath him. That's way better than being flattened out, but then back to being flattened. Wow, what a quick attack by Rivera. See if Davis is able to shake his opponent off over the top. Has to make sure he doesn't leave an arm behind. And Rivera makes a nice adjustment, able to flatten him out again. Good wrist control here by Davis. That's saving him absorbing a lot of punishment, that's for sure. Corner of Davis asking him to bring his knees in, able to do so. And again, looking for a backdoor escape is Davis. Nice work with the hooks by Rivera, maintaining his position. See if Rivera tries to switch off to an armbar here if he gets taken over the top. Right now, just trying to get his wrist back. Corner Rivera asking him to work the rib cage of Davis. It was fully exposed. Davis has control of that left hand of Rivera. Doesn't want to let it go. Then he's got to defend against being punched by two hands. Just like this, Davis doing a good job one more time, working his way to his knees, but he brought his head up. Rivera looped around. He looked like he was underneath the chin for a moment, and that looks tight. Davis going to work the hands. 2-on-1 wrist control. Trying to switch to the body triangle as Rivera helps control the hips and the turning of Davis. Davis going to fight this off because there's only about 2 seconds left. Wow. Another great end of the round. Guys come up, give each other a high five, and round 3, we're going to go. There's Mr. Gilbert Jamal Smith. He of Bellator and UFC experience. Davis looking pretty nonplussed by the whole situation. Wow. As a coach, what a great thing to see your fighter that calm after having weathered that kind of adversity. All right, get the corner man out of there, and round 3 action. It's been a nice back and forth fight so far. A lot of control shown by Rivera in the end of round 2, though. Corner of Davis telling him, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. So they might be sensing that he's behind. Has some ground to make up. And eye poke there, and Davis acknowledges it. He stepped away. Just warning, referee said it was accidental, and good camera shot there. And Rivera, you can see his eyes look pretty good. No immediate cut or anything. Actually, a lot of bruising coming up over the left eye of Davis. In the corner of Davis saying, let it go. They want him to start working his hands. Nice work by Davis, getting himself circled off the cage. Fires off a couple of knees, goes to work on the punches on the inside. Now going to try for the takedown. Again, snatching up the neck is Rivera. Didn't get a finish, obviously, but had good success with some of his choke attempts in round number 2. And again, back control. Oh, only 3/4 back control. Good job by Davis bringing one leg over. Got to watch out for being on the receiving end of an inverted triangle here. Corner of Davis saying they want him to come out on top. She's able to do, but Rivera transitioned and trying to lock up the triangle. Doesn't have the foot position he wants. Wants to tuck that right foot behind his left knee and not able to do so right now. Davis just trying to posture up, make sure Rivera can't get those feet in the position that he wants to affect the triangle choke. Referee tells Rivera you can't put your toes in the cage, and that's a better foot position for Rivera. Still doesn't have quite exactly what he wants, but definitely improved over where it was a moment ago. Davis listening to his corner for the defense, which is basically get your butt up in the air, get your head down on your opponent. Rivera trying to make the adjustment and push the arm across. That shuts off the blood flow a little better. Davis, left hand is free, able to work some punches. Needs to keep that good high hip posture though. 10 seconds left. What a great MMA fight to get things started here. And looks like judges are going to have to tell us who the victor is, because neither one of these guys able to finish the other, but exciting, they did make it. Davis a little puffed up under the left eye. Doctor's taking a look at that. Looks like everything's okay. Little hug and some sportsmanship there. Both these guys doing what they love over the weekend. Well, good shot of Davis there underneath his left eye. Little marked up. Both these guys wearing their battle wounds with pride. Big Mo, let us know.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for your decision, and we have a split decision.
Close fight.
Judge number 1 scores about 29-28, Rivera. Judge 2 scores at 29-28, Davis. And Judge 3 scores at 30-27, declaring your winner by split decision, Carlos Rivera.
Congratulations to the Victory MMA fighter. Carlos Rivera goes home with the victory by way of split decision. All right, we will get a word from our sponsors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be taking a brief intermission. We'll be back with more action, including 2 title fights and the 2 groundbreaking bare knuckle MMA bouts.
Well, Big Mo said it all. We'll be back in a moment.